to sunlight streaming through the curtains she had forgotten to close. It had been 2 weeks since David moved out, and she still wasn't used to having the whole bed to herself. She reached for her phone. 9:30 a.m. on a Monday. Before, she would have been up hours ago, making coffee, getting ready for work. But today, like many days lately, she had slept late. The apartment was quiet. Too quiet. She got up and turned on the radio, just to have some noise. The morning news filled the rooms as she walked to the kitchen, her bare feet cold against the wooden floor. "Time for a change," she said out loud to herself. Her voice sounded strange in the empty apartment. She hadn't talked much these past 2 weeks, except during her first therapy session 3 days ago. The therapy session had been hard, but good. Dr. Martinez had asked her simple questions that made her think about complicated things. "When did you first notice the change in your feelings?" she had asked. Anna couldn't give her an exact answer, but talking about it had helped her start to understand. Now, standing in her kitchen, Anna made a decision. She opened all the windows, letting in the spring air. Then she got a big garbage bag from under the sink and started walking through the apartment. She picked up the little things first. Old magazines she would never read again, dead plants she had forgotten to water, takeout menus from places she didn't like anymore. Then she moved to bigger things. The throw pillows David's mother had given them that she had never really liked. The coffee mugs with silly love quotes that didn't mean anything now. In the bedroom, she stopped at the closet. David had left some clothes behind, saying he would get them later. She touched one of his old sweaters, then closed the closet door. That was for another day. Her phone buzzed. A text from Mia. "Lunch today?" Anna looked around at her half-cleaned apartment. "Can't today," she texted back. "Doing some cleaning. Maybe tomorrow?" Mia replied right away. "Need help? I make a great cleaning buddy. Plus, I bring snacks." And smiled, her first real smile in days. "Okay," she wrote, "but bring good snacks." An hour later, Mia arrived with a bag full of chips, cookies, and 2 large iced coffees. She took one look at Anna, still in her pajamas, with her hair in a messy bun, and gave her a big hug. "Hi, look at you being all productive," Mia said, setting down the snacks. "What's the plan?" "I'm getting rid of things," Anna said. "Things that don't fit anymore." Mia nodded, understanding what Anna wasn't saying. "Where do we start?" They spent the next few hours going through the apartment. Mia didn't question Anna's choices about what to keep or throw away. She just helped. When they found the photo album from Anna and David's wedding, Mia quietly put it in a box marked "David's Things." Without saying anything, around 2 p.m., they sat on the floor of the living room, surrounded by bags and boxes. The apartment looked different already, emptier but somehow lighter. I got a call from Sarah yesterday, Anna said, picking at a cookie. Sarah was David's sister. She wants to have coffee. Are you going to go? Mia asked. Anna nodded slowly. I think so. She's been my friend too, you know. I don't want to lose everyone just because. She stopped, not finishing the sentence. Just because you were honest about your feelings, Mia finished for her. You're allowed to keep the relationships that matter to you, Anna. Even if they're complicated now. Anna leaned her head against Mia's shoulder. Everything's complicated now. That's okay, Mia said. Complicated isn't always bad. Later, after Mia left, Anna took a long shower and put on clean clothes. She looked at herself in the bathroom mirror. Really looked. Her face was the same, but something in her eyes was different. Sadder maybe, but also clearer. She picked up her phone and texted Sarah. Coffee tomorrow? The place on Oak Street? Sarah's reply came quickly. Yes. 10 a.m.? See you then, Anna wrote back. That night, Anna ordered pizza and ate it, sitting cross-legged on her bed, watching an old movie on her laptop. The bedroom didn't feel so empty anymore. Now that she had cleaned it and made it more her own, her phone buzzed, a text from David. Coming by Saturday to pick up some more things, is that okay? Anna looked around the room, at the boxes she had packed with his things. Yes, she wrote back. I'll be here. She thought about adding more, asking how he was, telling him about cleaning the apartment, mentioning that she had started therapy. But instead, she just sent this simple response. Some conversations needed to wait. Before going to sleep, Anna opened her journal, something Dr. Martinez had suggested she start doing. She wrote about cleaning the apartment, about Mia's help, about agreeing to meet Sarah. At the end, she added, Today feels different. Not better exactly, but different. Maybe that's what moving forward means. Just feeling different, one day at a time. She closed the journal and turned off the light. In the dark, she could hear the city outside her window. Cars passing, people talking, life going on. She thought about tomorrow, about having coffee with Sarah, about all the conversations and changes still to come. For the first time in weeks, she felt ready to face whatever came next. Not happy exactly. Not yet. But ready. She pulled the covers up and closed her eyes, letting herself drift off to sleep. In her quieter, cleaner, somehow more honest home. Tomorrow would bring what it brought. For now, this was enough. This feeling of having taken one small step forward, of having made one small corner of her life feel more like her own again. It wasn't everything, but it was something. And something she was learning was often enough to build on.